Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen here at Soul Magic 99, and today I was guided to do a message for the Divine Feminines. So this is a message of guidance and healing for the feminines, okay? Before we start, I'm just going to use my singing bowl to clear the energy. So we have pick a pile, and I want you to choose the goddess you're most drawn to. So the first pile is Mary of Nazareth. See if I can pick it up. Mary of Nazareth. Pile 2 is Joan of Arc. And pile 3 is RITA of CASCIA. So whatever pile you're most drawn to, just pick that and we'll start with the reading. Hello pile 1, so you're the pile that chose Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God. I am blessed, my courage gives birth to the divine. So let's get the additional message for you from Mary of Nazareth. She represents the profound spiritual and creative power we all possess. Mary, or Miriam in Hebrew, was a 1st century Galilean Jewish woman from Nazareth, who was one of the most crucial figures in the Christian tradition for having given birth to Christ. Mary has been venerated since the inception of Christianity and holds a revered position in Islam. Her names include Saint Mary, Virgin Mary, Queen of Heaven, Our Lady of the Angels, Our Lady of Good Counsel, Our Lady Undoer of Knots, She Who Confirms the Truth, and Theotokos, which means God-bearer or Mother of God. When you choose this card, I've always imagined that Mary was terrified to hear an angel loudly announcing she was meant to be the Mother of God. Her surrender to Gabriel's words feels so courageous and too unacknowledged. Mary has no idea she will have to meet with what would be asked of her, or what this love for her son will put her through, but she says yes nonetheless, so she can be in service of the divine. Her acceptance of her role has been in the shadow of the Christian story, uncelebrated because she is seen as so divine. But she was human too. She could have said no. Her courage could have faltered, but she aligned with the light. She heard Gabriel's words, "Be not afraid," and allowed the divine story to work through her life. She let joy dictate her response. Mary leads us to trust that we can say yes to what feels right. It doesn't have to make sense or work with the timeline the ego has mapped out for us. In the midst of our ordinary, everyday lives, we can say yes to the angel who greets us in the space of our heart, and let the energy of joy give birth to the divine through us. Intention. I am blessed, my courage gives birth to the divine. So that's an amazing story of bravery, isn't it? And then we have Erlene, peace. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. So this is a message to say you do not need to worry and feel at peace at this time, okay? We have Tamara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counselling and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So if some of you are not sure what work you want to do, the message here is that you'll be good with working with children, guiding, supporting children in some way. Even if that's just, not even, but even if it's as a parent. But there are always children out there that need guidance and assistance. Impasse. So there may be an impasse in a situation in your life, which is a bit like the hangman, isn't it? It's no movement forward and no movement backward, basically. So just, chill out, relax, go with the flow at this time. There's no point trying to push water uphill. So this is my new card deck. It's beautiful. So this is a message from Gabriel and it's insight. So let's get the additional meaning. We hanker for insight when life appears dull or obtuse. And in this moment, the ancient part of your soul, the part that knows all things, is streaming into your consciousness to awaken rare delight. What is happening at the heart of the situation you're currently involved in? Step back, detach, and in stillness review the scenario. Then you will penetrate the core of what is really occurring. And just like the Ancient of Days, overshadowed by Gabriel's heart, in the icon you will encompass its essence through your intuition, sensing the soul of the person. In consequence, a flash of pure insight will occur. Therefore, reflect on the emblazoned dignity of your heart for that aspect of your Akashic connection, and all will be revealed. Chant R to celebrate this counsel in your heart chakra, the great and delicate Anahata, as you feel the presence of Gabriel's heart sigil. So Gabriel is certainly a theme here in this reading. So you may have get Archangel Gabriel around you at this time. This is a message from Mother Mary. And we have action. Today I take action related to the priorities that I have previously put off. We all have those times in life when we push jobs to the side, and I do it myself, and we say, oh, we'll do that later, I'll get to that another day, or I'll do that next week. And the message here is to take action at this time. You will feel better if you take action on whatever it is you've been delaying or putting off. Just prioritise what you need to take action on and go for it, and you'll feel a lot better when you have, okay? And we have Baba Yaga, loss. So some of you may have experienced loss recently, and this could be through bereavement, divorce, separation, whatever that is, loss of a relationship, and it's a difficult time, and you should honour that, okay? You should honour your feelings and allow yourself to feel those feelings, because it's part of the grieving process, and there's many different layers to it. So just be kind to yourself and honour yourself that it's normal to feel loss. We all feel loss at times in our lives, okay? But know that good times will follow. You will soon come out of this dark period and you'll start to feel much better, but it takes time. And as they say, time is a great healer, okay? And we have Kali, destruction. She was actually a very powerful goddess. She stood up for herself. She wasn't afraid to get into a fight and stand up for people. And it's saying destruction here, but sometimes we need to destroy the old before the new can come in. And it doesn't have to be in a bad way, okay? Sometimes we need to, detach from situations or remove ourselves from situations. And this doesn't have to be a negative, okay? See it as a positive, because out of that, destruction of the old, the new can be reborn, okay? And we have the yin and yang here, and the 22, so that's very spiritual. Twin flame, you could be dealing, you could be part of a twin flame relationship or journey, as we say. And the yin and the yang is the balance, isn't it? The balance between masculine and feminine, the good, the bad in all of us, the positive, the negative. And it's having that balance within ourselves, okay? And once we achieve that balance in ourselves, we can then attract a like-minded person who's always achieved that balance, also achieve that balance in themselves as well. And together you become that balance. But it's a never-ending dance of balance, isn't it? And reflecting and working on our negative and our positive sides and our masculine and feminine energies. It's a work in progress, really. And then we have Goddess of the Moon, 5 and 2, 7, very spiritual number. So those of you who picked this reading, you could be very intuitive, you could be very in tune with the moon cycles. And I think this is a message to say, get in tune with those cycles, perform, manifestation rituals at the time of the full moon and the new moon. Work with the energies. Sometimes it can defeat us. It can really affect our sleep patterns and our moods. But try and work with these energies in a positive way. That's what I'm seeing, okay? And then we have inner child. So I think this is a message for you to work on your inner child, okay? Nurture your inner child, love your inner child, protect your inner child. We all have hurts from our childhood. May have had parents that struggle to be parents. And we all need to nurture that side of ourselves. And we need to bring that into fruition sometimes and be that child again. Have that playful energy, that joyful, fearless, fun times that you can have as a child, that naivety, that innocence. And have that time again, because it's very joyful times. Okay, there's lots of meditations on YouTube to help you work on your inner child. So that's what I'm feeling you need to do at this time. We've got some final messages from the fairies, and we have magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too, so that's beautiful, isn't it? They want you to know that they are sending blessings to you. So that's very positive. And then we have light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation, and so remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. That is so true, because where there is light, there is no dark. So be the light in your world, be the light in the world. Be that light, be that positivity. Shine your light brightly in the dark corners, and then we can get rid of the darkness in the world, okay? So there are your messages, pile 1. I hope that resonated. So please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you next time. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. And we have Joan of Arc. And it says, the warrior of light, I have a still light faith in myself. The angels armour me with conviction. So let's get the additional meaning about that. She represents the power we all possess when we're aligned with our calling. She is a legendary heroine in France for her role in the 100 Years' War. She was born in 1412 in Domremy, France, and at the age of 13 she had a vision that would change her life. She relates years later in transcripts. From her trial after being captured by the English, she would have preferred to stay in her hometown spinning wool, but the power of her vision and her belief in the truth of it compelled her to follow the voice she heard. The vision was of the Archangel Michael, accompanied by many angels. She said, I saw them with my bodily eyes, as well as I am seeing you, and when they left I wept. Archangel Michael told her she was meant to drive out the English from France. When your soul selects a card, when she was on trial, her interrogators asked her if she was in a state of grace. She answered, if I am not, may God put me there, and if I am, may God still keep me. Her unfaltering faith in the truth of her own visions made the impossible possible. As a teenager, she led an army that changed the course of history for France, and because of the trials, we have sworn testimony detailing the courage of her convictions, and her own testimony about her visions of the Archangel Michael inspired the course of her actions. Act and God will act, she said. The faith she had in her vision allowed her to take on a task that had never been done before by a young woman. Her action chanted, I am not afraid, I was born to do this. She is associated with the fleur-de-lis known as the flower of light. It represents the Trinity, the profound truth that the Trinity would not exist without Mary, and her brave response to the angel Gabriel's call. Joan, like Mary, knows she is directly connected to the divine from within, and she allows that connection to guide her. Joan of Arc's life is a testament to what is possible for us when we believe steadfastly in our own vision. She asks for us to move beyond our fear, to act on our truth, and do this with the confidence of knowing that every step is flanked with angels. Intention. I have a still light faith in myself. The angels armour me with conviction. So that message is just saying, have the strength for your convictions, and if you feel guided to do something, and, you know, despite everything, despite all the odds, follow it through and you will be protected, okay? So we have Aphrodite, inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So we all have that inner goddess within us, that beauty, that serenity, you know, that seduction quality, you know, and you use dance, look after yourself, you know, nurture yourself as a woman, as a human person, you know, take great care of yourself and nurture your inner beauty as well as your outer. And we have Bast, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So the goddess Bast was like a cat-like goddess in Egypt, ancient times of Egypt. And she was a symbol for independence and the strength that being a woman can be. So don't be afraid of being independent. It's the foundation of your strength and success. So, you know, move forward fearlessly with your independence and carve out the life that you want for you. Passion. So this is a lovely, you know, sign and word. To have passion. I mean, there's a couple here in a card. Maybe there's passionate connection for you that you have, you know, with somebody, or you feel passionate about your work or a creative project in your life. But to have passion in life is important, you know, because it's what drives us and motivates us to change our lives for the best. So then we have another message from Gabriel, prophecy. So let's get the additional meaning for that. You have called upon an extraordinary aspect of angelic countenance, the chief aspect of Gabriel's heart, as we see in the story of Mary's Annunciation, or through Gabriel bringing the Quran to Prophet Muhammad. Through this instrument, you are completely in touch with divine inspiration, sacred interpretation, and the revelation of prophecy about your soul's path. Just as the ancient zodiac to Dendra gave the Pharaoh's witness of the birthright, integral information about your life will be offered to you in clear and magical ways. This ancient star system gives knowledge about our lives mapped before incarnation. When we live life freely, by the heart, the moments become an unfolding of all that is known through love. You will soon see signs that register in the part of your soul that hasn't become fully conscious, so gaze on the sigil for specific inspiration. Chant Hey to open corridors of light for celestial information through your brow chakra, the great Ajna, which brings intuition and discernment. Well, that's beautiful. Then we have a message from Mother Mary, family. I pray for my family and give this situation over to God for answers, support and healing. So you may have family members that you're concerned for at this time, you know, or family you're not able to be with at this time. And Mary is just saying, pray for your family, you know, give that over to God and the angels, ask for their protection, and I'm sure your family will be fine, okay, because they do make a difference. Then we have drama, Skylar. So some of you may have had some drama in your life, and it's not always a good thing, is it, to have a bit of drama? It always sounds quite a negative thing. But sometimes we need that in order to change our lives and to change a situation we're in. You know, it gets to that dramatic conclusion, and then we have the guts or, you know, the impetus to move forward. Okay? So if you're going through a bit of drama at the moment, don't worry. You know, this will stir you on to make changes in the future, and that will be more positive for you. We have Lilith, equality. So equality is very important in the world, isn't it? And it doesn't always happen. And also I feel within relationships it's very important to have the equality. You know, that balance of masculine and feminine. As I said before, positive, negative, good, bad. all the balance, it's a continuous balance. And also giving and taking, and one person should not be doing all the giving and one person shouldn't do all the taking. It should be that balance. So aim for equality in your life in all things. Happy family. So yeah, you had the message earlier about family. So, this is a message to tell you not to worry. Things are going to work out fine. You're going to have that happy family time again. You've got the rainbow here in the card and the number 4. Okay, so this is a very special message to say, good family times are ahead for you. So don't worry. And we have contract, number 6. So this is about balancing the scales in a situation. This could be to do with divorces as well. Maybe somebody you know is going through a divorce and is waiting for this contract to be finalised. I mean, the person in this card is blindfolded, so that says to me they don't know the outcome at this stage. But this is, the scales of justice are balancing out in their favour, so it's coming to the conclusion very soon, okay? And then we have goddess, and that came up earlier, didn't it, with Aphrodite. So you are a goddess in someone's eyes, or if not, treat yourself as you are a goddess. You're a beautiful feminine goddess who deserves the best, who deserves to be treated with respect and equality. Okay, so know this. There's some final messages from the fairies. We have inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So some of you could be getting a really good idea soon that will be divinely guided, okay? And look at this beautiful fairy dancing amongst the fields of flowers and her beautiful rainbow wings. So this will be a divinely guided idea, inspiration, okay? So, connect with it and move forwards with it because it's a gift. And then we have Magical Gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. So this is beautiful. There's an opportunity coming up. You can see the door is opening there. And she's not sure what's beyond it, but she's going to take that leap of faith. She's going to trust and believe that things will turn out for the best. So don't be afraid of, new opportunities coming up or new openings in situations. Just go for it, okay? Be bold and don't look back. So there are your messages, pile 2. Hope you enjoyed that. So please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Hello, pile 3. So you chose Rita of CASCIA, the patroness of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. So let's get her messages for you. So Rita of CASCIA's life demonstrates the power of prayer to shift even what appears to be an impossible cause. She was born Margherita Lotti in 1381 in Italy to noble parents. She is associated with bees because as a child it said they swarmed her but never stung her, and bees are symbolic of Mary and of the diligent work that must be done to gather honey, or the immortal sweetness of Christ's love. Although Rita wanted to enter a convent, she was forced to marry Paolo Mancini and had her first child aged 12. Her husband was a wealthy nobleman who had many enemies. In CASCIA, Rita endured abuse and infidelities, but through prayer and kindness, she converted him to Catholicism. Sorry, I can't say it. He then renounced the family feud known as La Vendetta. Even though Paolo had become a new man, a member of the family murdered him for his previous acts. Rita's 2 sons wanted to avenge their father's death, but before they could, both died of dysentery. After the death of her husband and sons, she wanted to enter the monastery of St. Mary Magdalene in CASCIA. She was given the condition that her family had to reconcile with the family that had killed her husband before she could gain entrance. Rita prayed to the patron saints John the Baptist, Augustine of Hippo, and Nicholas of Tolentino to assist her in creating peace between the 2 rival families. The bubonic plague plague was ravaging Italy at the time and happened to take several members of families. This was enough hardship and they agreed to relinquish the feud. Despite popular belief, St. Rita isn't about suffering or martyrdom. Not in this context. Here she's about miracles that happen when we choose to be steadfast about something or someone. This does not mean remaining in a situation that is harmful. It means knowing we can believe anything is possible and everyone is forgivable, because forgiveness isn't about someone else, it's about freeing ourselves. Intention. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. So that's all about forgiveness. The power of forgiveness is amazing. Then we have Bridget. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe in is right. So yes, speak your mind, speak your truth, but in a kind way. And, follow your heart, what feels right for you. Abundantia, prosperity. The universe is pouring an abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So be open to receiving that abundance that the universe is wanting to give you. We all deserve abundance in our life, okay? And we have self-worth here. So some of you may need to work on your self-worth, okay? Remember, you are loved, loving and lovable. And this is an amazing affirmation to say to yourself every day. Another thing you could do is write yourself a love letter and tell yourself all the good things that you like about each other. Your personality, the way you look, your gifts, your talents. You need to build up your self-worth at this time. Then we have a message from Gabriel, illumination. So let's get the additional meaning for you. We all seek illumination when experiencing confusion, when we suffer the dullness of pain, or whilst enduring the long dark night of the soul. Have you recently felt in darkness? Have you yearned for the light, and yet were not able to behold its lustre? Do not fret, Gabriel's divine illuminating heart rays are swiftly moving into you from the heart sigil in this card, and so profound relief will dawn. Gaze on the oracle icon, dear one, and an enlightening thought will pass through your consciousness, or a deep murmuring will occur in your soul. Your present situation is merely a test of your resolve, an illuminating of your soul's eternal strength. For Archangel Gabriel has given its heart to you in this moment, purely for you to draw from and to feel succour and love. Chant He to bring clear light to your crown chakra, the gracious Sahasrara, and even if you're unfamiliar with powers like the SIGILS, you will intrinsically feel the energy moving through your being. If you wish, chant Om 3 times to spread the light through your being. So I just put that image up there, you can look at that. Message from Mother Mary, Father. My true Father is God in heaven, who shines healing light upon me, my birth father, and our relationship. So call on God at any time, okay, the ultimate father figure. He is there to assist us at any time. But this also could relate to relationships you have with a father figure in your life, and maybe that needs work at this time. And you could pray to God over this issue as well, okay? We have Maman Brigitte, redemption. So maybe some of you have been through some really tough times and you've struggled, to achieve things, and you felt like you weren't actually going to get anywhere. But this is about redemption. This is about the fact that your struggles are going to be worth it, okay? You're going to get your just desserts. You're going to get, that feeling of accomplishment, okay? So rest assured things will be changing for you soon. And we have Maeve, determination. It's very important to have determination in life. It's what gets you through. It's tough times, difficult situations, struggles. Have that determination to succeed. Have that determination to move forward no matter what. Okay, that's a good quality to have. And we have blossoming abundance. So again, this is abundance coming in for you. So be open to receive, okay? Be open to receive the abundance that wants to come in. You know, your prayers, your manifestations are being answered. So just be open to it. So that's amazing. And then we have attachment. You could be attached to a person or a situation, and this isn't always a good thing. So you need to, because she's chained up here in the picture, you see that? So you need to unchain yourself from the situation. And number 5 is about change. So you need to release attachment to all things and all people at this time. You can call on Archangel Michael to help you cut cords of attachment to people. He can use his sword of truth to detach for you. Okay? And there's lots of meditations on YouTube about that. And I also have one on my channel as well. Tantric union. So some of you are going to be coming into union. You could be twin flames. Okay, or this could be you've been having unions in the 5D. That does happen for a lot of people. Okay, but there is a union on the horizon here. So that's amazing. That's that sexual, you know, union together. You know, that oneness, that connectedness. So that's beautiful. So that's something to look forward to. And then we have some fairy messages for you. Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the Lost and Found Fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realised were lost. So this could talk about anything. This could talk about possessions, but I feel it could be more about your heart, or, you know, you feel you can't love, you know, your heart's blocked maybe, and you feel you've lost that feeling of connectedness. Okay? But, you know, the Tantric Union card to me says there is a union coming up for some of you very soon, and your heart needs to open. And you need to get back in touch with that loving feeling, you know, allowing yourself to give and receive love, okay? So call on the fairies to assist you at this time. And we have manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you want to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. So the beautiful colours in this card is also, to me, about the green of the heart chakra. And if you want to manifest love into your life, work on your heart chakra, okay? You know, connect with that, you know, do meditations to open that, to give and receive love. And obviously, you know, connect with the divine to manifest all those things into your life that you desire. Okay, because you deserve it. You deserve abundance. So there are your messages, Pile Free. I hope that resonated. So please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. And I will see you next time. Take care.